Stop broadcast. So we are live. This hangout is live on there. All right. New control room. So we have group chat. Sweet. I don't know if anybody's even tuned in or watching. How can I tell that? Let's get this for screen share. Control room. You. Live from Vegas. Is it going? Ooh, it's going. That's creepy. All right. I don't have any idea if anybody's logged in. That's the thing. How can I tell if anybody's watching? Comments disabled for this video. Might even have to delete this whole video after I'm done anyway, after watching myself talk to myself.
Ooh, it's going.
Okay, you. I have one viewer. How do I talk to this one viewer? Maybe this one viewer is actually logged in. That's the thing. How can I tell if anybody's watching? Oh man, I look like an idiot on this thing. All right, so links.
Might even have to delete this whole video after I'm done anyway. After watching myself talk to myself. Ooh, it's going.
Now I'm hearing myself. Okay, I gotta mute that. That was bad. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna try to send over a link. Nobody's even watching this yet, so if you do replay it, I have pity on you. Okay, so I'm gonna find the link. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm going on live on YouTube. Come check it out. See if anybody's brave enough to do this with me. Facebook. Send over Facebook. We got a following on Facebook. Hunting grounds. Tell you what, you're even scared to like pick your boogers or anything while you're sitting here doing it. I think I'm live on YouTube right now. Please go look in chat and let's see if we can make this work. Click the link below. Enter, put the link, watch live from Las Vegas SHOT Show, publish. Here we go, let's try this out. Let's go, I don't know where to go back. Okay, let's go back to here. I don't think I have any chats. Let me type a question here. Anyone see this chat? Question mark. I need like 5 screens on here to get this all going and make this actually work right. So I'm going to go back to YouTube on here. 2 watching now. There's 2 people watching me. I don't know who the other person is, but whoever you are, chat down below. Say something and I'll answer your question as soon as it pops up. Hello from Zane. I'm going to mispronounce this. Rollman. Hello. So I'm going to say hello back. How do I chat? I don't know if I can chat. So, but I do see you. You guys' video is awesome. Thanks. That is way too cool. Love the viewership, and I hope this is going to be fun. I hunt in Kansas. Well, I hunted in Kansas for the first time this year ever, and had a phenomenal time. I should go hunting with you. You don't really have to do that, but I had a blast while I was out there. All right. I wish I could interact with like a live chat, because I've got a live chat on the thing that I'm going on, and I don't see it on the YouTube. I see what you guys are posting, and I don't know how to interact and do a chat with you guys on there. Oh, there it is. Say something. Okay, so I'm going to be typing this on the video, and it's going to be late. Zane, I actually talking to you on the video, but it's delayed. Hope you see it. Boom, there we go. So we're doing, let me see what the video stream is showing right now on YouTube. See how far behind it is.
Chat with you guys on there. Oh, there it is. Say something. Okay, so I'm going to be typing this on the video, and it's going to be late. Zane, I actually.
So there is a delay.
To you
well, that's cool.
So
video. Kansas, let's talk about Kansas because I had a blast hunting in Kansas.
Late.
I want to mute myself so you guys don't hear two of me because I can't even stand hearing one of me. But Kansas had a blast this year. I actually hunted just like on the west side of Kansas on a piece of property. I don't know if you saw the episode. Hopefully you saw the episode because I self-filmed it, and it was an awesome buck hunt. But I was just on a small piece of property. It was like 30 acres that they were like, man, there is no way. There's probably going to be too many deer on there, but set up trail cameras. Actually went out there earlier in the season in Kansas. Went out there one day, absolutely saw nothing the whole day, almost sat the entire day. And so it was happening back in Arkansas where I currently live. And I was like, it's pre-rut there. Got out there, checked the trail camera. Our Spy Point trail cameras, love those things. And tell you what, I had that drop tine buck on camera. Got out there with the CVA muzzleloader, and it was like the next evening actually is when I took that buck. Hopefully you guys saw that video too, because there's only 2 viewers. I think it's myself, and I think it's let's see, Zane. Was it Zane? Yeah, Zane. So just throw up questions, Zane, and I promise I'm going to answer them as soon as I see them pop up, and it might be a delayed response by about a minute, it looks like right now. So hit me up on that. But anyway, went back out to Kansas during the rut and had the time of my life, as you guys probably saw, or Zane, who's watching right now, saw on the episode. I don't care if I'm just talking to one person, that is awesome. Because I love talking to people that support us and watch what we do. Well, actually, he says, I have a question. So I'm just going to say, go for it, and I'll answer, and it will be delayed. I want to go check out Facebook real quick because I just posted on Facebook, and I want to see how many of our followers are going on to it. Hopefully they have a account. Well, I want to have to boost the post probably. Let me see. All right. Let's do it. People who like the page. Let's do 5. There we go. Let's get it going. Get some people on here we're going to talk to. Go back to here. So I have a question. Still waiting on Zane's question. Man, this live stuff. Oh, we have 4 people watching. That is awesome. I don't know who the 4 people watching are, but that's pretty exciting. Who's watching? Ask some questions. So we got the live chat going. We have 4 people now watching, and this is crazy. Pretty cool, though. Great way to spend your night in Las Vegas instead of going down on the strip and being stupid. So this is fun. Interacting with people that support a show. Nothing better there. I'm checking Facebook because I threw it up on Facebook. That way people could go take a look now that we're online. I'm going to do one more post here real quick. Welcome to my life. You guys get to see the behind the scenes stuff that's going on here. So I'm going to go through this over. Maybe. Bam. Send that over. Hi from Vegas. So, oh, okay, Zane. I have property at Huntin there in Kansas. It's hard to enter without busting deer. It's a river bottom with lots of elevation changes on it. It drops really low and goes about 1,000 yards. I have big bucks. That's awesome. That is awesome. Cool, cool. My hard time making good kill stand. Sure bucks. We'll tell you what, this season, I'll tell you in Kansas, the area that I was in, it was literally just thick, thick, thick. The stream is delayed literally a minute. Haha, that's awesome. I'm trying to type to you, and it's not letting me type. Sweet. But anyway, that property that I was hunting in Kansas was just a thick, thick, thick piece of property, only 30 acres that ran kind of down along like a creek wash area, and there was only one spot to really set up in there. There's a lot of low brush, and so there wasn't a whole lot of mature trees. Luckily, I got the advanced tree stand up on a tree and climbed up there, and I'll tell you, that wind is swirling still. Even in there, it was going to every direction. I'll tell you, the one thing that really saved that hunt is nose jammer. If you guys haven't tried nose jammer, try it out. I've been using it almost 4 years, and I can tell you, if you use it correctly, I've not been busted in 4 years by a deer ever picking up my scent or busting on anything like that. A lot of times, actually, if I spray down my boots, they follow my trail directly to my tree, smell up my tree, and does not raise any alarms on them. So be sure, try it out. I guarantee, Zane, that's hopefully going to help you out if you aren't already using it. Where is my mouse? There it is. So if that answers your question or helped you out at all, Zane, comment on there. We have 4 people still watching that are not saying anything. So, yeah, I have a lot of trouble with the wind. Well, try the nose jammer. I guarantee it's probably going to help you out there quite a bit. It's cheap and expensive. I do the whole system. I do the washing, so they got the wash that you can put in your washing machine, and they've got now they've got like fabric softener sheets that actually smell like nose jammer. But the best thing is their can spray. They've got it in a couple different ounces. I think like a 6 ounce, maybe like a 12, or I think it's a 12 ounce bottle. Get that stuff. It's cheap. I think you can get it. Even the big bottle is about 15 bucks, something like that. And that should last you probably all season. Try it out, and I guarantee it's going to help you out. So check out nose jammer. You can find it like at Cabela's and Bass Pro, or buy it online. Some sporting goods stores, like the smaller mom and pops, some of those are starting to carry it for sure as well. So, wow, we have 5 people watching now. That's like really, really exciting. I'm not even lying. You guys were like, man, this guy is crazy. He has 5 people watching. Yeah, we have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, and we have a large following on Facebook and our social media platforms, but it's the first time that I've ever done this. So to have 5 people at Central Time, it's like 10:30, and it's on a Thursday night, and a lot of people are probably in bed. Out here where I'm at in Las Vegas, it is right now 8:30, so it's not too late out here. But this is cool. 5 people. You guys are 5 of my favorite people right now, so keep that in mind. The people that are going to watch this later are going to be jealous that they weren't 5 of those people that got to watch this mad chaos. And this is a cool thing. The thing I like about doing this live chat, I'm hoping to do this like maybe once a week. We can, if you guys think it's a good idea, once a week we can come on board and give like a real live thing. Hey, this is what we've been doing this week, management-wise out there, what we've been hunting, what we've seen, stuff that you guys aren't capturing on the videos. If you guys think it's a cool idea, I want to do this because you guys are going to get to know me and hopefully members of the team and even my family through this, and I think it could be a really fun experience. We want to be a hunting show that's different than anything that's out there now. Definitely growing, pretty substantially online, which is really exciting. We want to take it by storm and just own it, and we want to be a show that you guys feel like you have a relationship with, that you guys get to know myself, my family, the guys on the team, and it's not just a show that's out there to kill big bucks and that just wants to promote themselves. Like, we want to have a fun, interactive relationship with each and every single one of you. So if you guys think it's a good idea, let us know. And I hope to do this a lot more. And it might be fun stuff. We might go live and have a game time or something. But if we schedule this, we can do a scheduled live interaction, I don't know, like every Tuesday night at 7:30 or something like that. And who knows where I'll be, what I'll be doing, or who I'll be with. So I think it could be something pretty awesome. Vantage Point Outdoors. Man, this guy has been following us for a long time. I watch his videos. So that's pretty cool that he is on here interacting now. What did he say? How are those Spy Point trail cams? Thought of getting one. I'll tell you, the people at Spy Point are awesome people. And so that's first off, anytime I look at a company, I like to look at their product, make sure their product works. And I won't even work with them if I do not like how they represent themselves, because that's really important to me and the show when I'm supporting a product. Spy Point are great people. They make a great product. They actually listened to the customers a lot this last year, and they're coming out with some awesome trail cameras. If you guys saw like the last 2 little short videos I posted, it's posting about their a couple of new Spy Point trail cameras. They got their like I think they call it solar camera. Awesome camera that you aren't going to have to use batteries for anymore. And then they got another one that they did off their 12 series. It's going to be a pretty awesome camera too. The range now, they've extended their range, they've extended their speed, they've hit the price points for the customers, and I can promise you battery life is great in those things, and customer support is awesome, and they're just awesome cameras. I can tell you, I absolutely love them. Every year they get better and better and better, and this year they just hit it out of the ballpark with what they're doing. So go check those videos out. I have some more videos to put up. They have some kind of, I can't remember what they call it, streaming cameras, basically the ones that text you photos or videos directly to your phone or email them to you, and they have upped the game on everything on that. They just have some exceptional products. And I can tell you, if there's people you want to be behind supporting, it's these guys. That's really important to me, especially out here in this outdoor industry. Let's take a look and see who else is on here. My mouse is flipping out. Can't even see. Let's see. Zane. Man, he wrote like a paragraph here. Look at that. So let's get on to turkey hunting. He's done with deer hunting. Let's go on turkey hunting. You guys going to hit it hard. I want to see him with that Arkansas bird action. Another question I have for you, even fishing. All right, so I'll answer those questions. Let's see here. I want to move this over so I can keep up that live chat going and see what kind of a moron I look like on the live camera here. So turkey hunting. Yes, we're going to be hitting it hard, and I can't wait. I'm going to Kansas this year again. Kansas has been my primary to go. I absolutely love going to Kansas. Been out there for the last 3 years. We don't have a lot of turkeys where I actually live in Northwest Arkansas. I'll tell you, to be honest, I've lived there my entire life, and within the vicinity of 20 or 30 minutes around where I live, I saw my first wild turkey last year. We just don't have them there. It's grown up huge, a lot of urban development, a lot of nest predation, and we just haven't had any good hatchings, and so it's just we don't have the turkeys there. So we got to drive. You got to drive, a good hour, to be into some birds. You want to get into some good birds, you're going to have to put some time driving. So that's why we go to Kansas. It's not too far drive, couple hours, gets me in there into some pretty good birds. So we're going to be hitting it hard in Kansas. I'm going to be hitting it hard in Missouri and Arkansas. Since I've only been hunting the last 3 or 4 years, I've killed a couple of birds every single year, but it's been in Kansas. Still, Arkansas, I have not killed a bird in, or Missouri. It's kind of sad, but I haven't. It's just been the seasons are a lot shorter. They're only a couple weeks long. The weather's not always right, and with the populations not being like they are in some of the other states like Kansas and stuff, it is hard to get on a bird. So, yeah, I want to be out in Kansas. You got Kansas property, Zane, so I think you're going to be hitting me up, right? Yeah. We'll have a fun time, I promise, if you invite me up there. Let's see. Gunner says, Gunner's Outdoors. I don't know who Gunner's Outdoors, like his name is actually, but any word on Carbon TV? Carbon TV, we didn't make it. We didn't get enough votes. Their system's kind of interesting. I don't necessarily agree with it, but they want you to get so many yes votes And then once you get yes votes, then before they even decide if you get on, they look at your following on social media. They look at your video content, how many videos you put out, your quality of videos. I think we hit it on the ballpark everywhere, social media and everywhere. We have one of the best followings out there, thanks to you guys, and on YouTube, and we're producing stuff all the time. I think our quality's pretty good. I'll let you guys decide on that. But yeah, we didn't make it on there because we didn't get enough yes votes, and they didn't even take time to consider looking at anything else on there. So as far as I'm concerned right now, it's their loss. If God has it in our plans to go on there, then we'll get back on there. But right now, we are knocking it out of the ballpark on YouTube. Hunter's Vids, they have been so kind to us, and they have put us on there. They are actually promoting one of our videos right now. So huntervids.com, they're one of the first Google search videos, so video sites. So go check them out and support those guys. Awesome guys. We got a few videos up on there. We'll be putting more, and they're promoting one of ours right now. And even if you've seen it, go on there and watch it. That way they can see the traction and know that our fans support what we do. So hopefully I answered that question. Back to Zane. Man, you guys are throwing up some questions on here. This is cool. If I had too many people on here, I'd be losing my mind because I'm ADD bad, and we just hit 8 people watching live. So that's cool. So Zane, and by the way, been using Nose Jammer. Great. Have busted any deer, have been in the right location. Huntin hasn't been very well. I hope that your season improves. When I use Nose Jammer, if you're asking how I kind of use it, anything in the woods, when you're walking into like a deer's bedroom or their kitchen, the spot that they live at every single day, too much of anything, I promise, is what I preach is a bad thing in the deer woods. You go in there smelling yourself all up, overdo it with pee. There's no deer that just pees that much, and it's going to throw on some alarms on those deer. So if you go in his Nose Jammer, you spray it all over yourself and all over every tree in there, they're going to walk through that area, and they're going to hit that wall and know something is wrong, something is different. It's going to put them on alert. So I suggest not doing that. Usually what I'll do is I'll spray down my boots really good, cover my scent walking in. I'll do one strip right up the middle, sometimes with my hat. Just depends how stinky I am going into the woods there. If the wind's swirling, a lot of times I'll put a quick strip up there on the tree beside me. I know some hunters that even put a strip down at the bottom of the tree to get those wind currents because, we're in the Ozarks. The winds down in the bottom of the tree swirl a lot different than even up there in the top of the tree. So suggest you to do that. I'm on Facebook. John Gunner. Sweet. Awesome. So John is with Gunners Outdoors. That's awesome. Did the flooding do any damage to your property? My new property, I'm guessing, that's from Jake Dog. Jake Dog. Man, you guys get to see the real side of me when I get to be an idiot on here. I have no – okay, I'm just going to pretend like I didn't do that even though it's captured on here. The flooding on my property up in Missouri, no, it didn't do too much damage. Up there, we live in the Ozarks, so we got, I can't remember, like 12 inches in like 24-hour period or something like that. Phone going off. Nobody's whistling at me, I promise. But no, it didn't do too much damage there. Definitely found a lot more little caves and stuff that I'm going to go exploring in there. It flooded quick and took out of there pretty quick, but not on my property. On my parents' property, man, it wiped out my parents' driveway crossing. I'm sure you guys saw that on the video that I uploaded there as well. Put it all over Facebook. It's a dry creek bed, and with the Pea Ridge where my parents live, with all the town growing up and stuff, all that drainage from all the subdivisions flows into that dry creek, and it just floods bad. It floods and just wipes out everything. They've lived there 20-something years, and it's never done it until the last few years where Pea Ridge has really grown up. So they definitely had some flooding damage. Helped them fix it. We got a tractor, made up their driveway, fixed their creek crossing. So it will survive until the spring floods, and then it'll probably be gone again. From Southwest Kansas. Met you guys in Topeka at the big ones. Love your show. Awesome. Pink ST8R. I'm not hip on all this stuff, so if that means something, or if you say Pinkster, if that's what it stands for, I have no idea. But man, thank you or her. Thank you for the support. We definitely appreciate that. And we won't be at the Big Buck Classic in Kansas this year. Sad to say, we just have so much going on. We had some different stuff come up this year, and I'm actually going to be on my way home from Las Vegas from the SHOT Show when the Kansas show is going on. Great show, and we have a big viewership up there because of the Monster Buck Classic with Brian Smith, who put it on there. And, man, we have a great viewership up there, and I'm sad that I won't get to see everybody because everybody always comes in because we've been there for 3 years now, I think, 3 or 4 years. And we started out – that's when we were actually pretty much nothing, as a show. We started going up there. And Brian Smith, Mossy Oak Properties of the Heartland, check that out. That's who used to put that on. They actually switched owners this year. So we won't be going back up there just because we were busy. So I miss all the Kansas peeps that we got to see every single year, and people came in those doors and just kind of expecting us there. So sad to see you guys, not see you guys. Yeah. All right. Did the flooding do damage? It flooded Sugar Creek like crazy by my house. So that's where Jake Dogg's from. Jake Dogg's from my hometown area. That's cool. So we're home dogs, Jake Dogg. That's cool. That's awesome. I don't have any more questions, so I don't want to just ramble. How many viewers have we got going? Oh, somebody didn't like me. They dropped off. We have 7 now. And let's see here. I'm texting some of the guys from the show, letting me know what time we are going to meet up in the morning. The last day of the SHOT Show is tomorrow. Closes at 4 o'clock. And it has been a long show. It's been 4 days and been working with Giotto Gear. They have like home defense, personal defense, handgun holsters, biometric systems, and gun cabinets, like guns, or what they call it, the home defense wall cabinet. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I've been going all day. I can't even think of it. I've been saying it all day long. Guns at the door. Have you ever thought about getting into the Midwest here, Turkey Expo? Never thought about really getting into it yet. Gunner asked if we thought about getting in the Midwest Whitetail Deer and Turkey Expo. I would love to go. But tell you guys the honest truth, we are just average Joes starting this off. I've been doing it for a few years. A lot of people don't even know the history of what I've been doing. But real quick rundown, trained underneath some great people in college at Grant Woods, growingdeer.tv. Got out of college, was a teacher for a few years, and felt my calling to do some videos and just show people cost-effective management techniques on small properties. And my videos were awful. If you go look at our old YouTube videos when I first started, you can't even hear me. I look like a moron. And but I did teach people what I was doing and how successful I was on my properties. And from there, it just took off. And so we're growing every single year. We've done it out of our pockets for numerous years. And now that our viewership is growing, sponsors are coming on board, and which is a huge blessing because that's going to allow us to do a lot more and get a lot more videos out there. And we're just passionate about what we do. It's not definitely not for the money for us because that's just not ever been there. So that would probably be the one thing kind of keeping us from the Turkey Expo. It's expense to drive up there, expense to stay, and then if we were going to have a booth on the floor, that's expensive to go ahead and set up a booth. Those can be hundreds, if not even thousands of dollars to get those spots, and then to bring all the stuff up there, and then to take off of work. We don't do this full time, so it's when I can do it. It's like a full-time job for me, but it's not a full-time. I still do my other full-time job. So that would be the reason that we don't make it up there. And I'd love to. As the show continues to grow, which I know it's going to. I've already seen it this year. Hopefully we'll be doing stuff like that. What's my favorite rifle to hunt with? Awesome. So my favorite rifle to hunt with, I'm a hunter. I don't like hunters putting bow hunters down because they only bow hunt. I don't like bow hunters putting rifle people down because they rifle hunt and take long range shots. Hunters got to support hunters. That's one thing that I am passionate about spreading the word about out there in the hunting community. So I'm glad you asked. I hunt with all weapons, bow, gun, muzzleloader. I love it. I'm a hunter, so when hunting season's in, whatever season's in, I'm going to hunt with it. My favorite rifle to hunt with, to be honest, if there is one, it's probably a 30-30. I think I think it's called a Marlin is what I've got. That's the model I got. I know different gun models, but I think mine's a Marlin maybe. It's old. It's been passed down from generations in my family. My dad took his first deer with it. I took my first deer with it. I took a bear with it. And it's just really special to me. It's a brush gun. We live out in the woods in Arkansas, Missouri. It's the hill countries, the Ozarks, and you don't need to shoot very far. I mean, if you go in the woods, sometimes the furthest shot you're going to get is maybe 50, 60 yard. And I just love that gun. I love the way it shoots. If there's another gun I like to really pick up a lot, just grab it and go shoot a coyote or something, it's 243. I love a 243 that I have. It's just what I like to hunt with. So it doesn't have to be the biggest, best gun out there. As long as it gets the job done, especially to you, that's what makes a hunt a hunt. Boot Hill Madness. When are you going to come to Missouri and hunt some snow geese again? I know who you are. Josh, I'm sitting here itching my ear in front of you guys. I know who you are. I with the even Boot Hill Madness, I saw it. So yeah, you can go check out kind of what he does. Josh and I met up 3 years ago, maybe. Went out on a goose hunt out there, and that was. Like I said, this is all new to me, and I've never snow goose hunt, and he brought me out there through the nastiest muck, and it's just sticky mud out there. Like when you walk, you're gaining inches every step that you take. So, dude, that was cool. I need to come up there soon, maybe even this year. Got to find a place to stay and travel up there. I'd like to bring Scotty and maybe a couple of the guys can get up there and we can have a fun hunt. So that was fun. I need to get back up there. See, that's one thing I absolutely love about the show. I am not some kind of big shot out there that goes to these big ranches. Most of the places I go and hunt are just viewers who are like, hey, you want to come hunt with me? I'm like, heck yeah, let's go. I don't care what we're doing. I'll film it. We'll have a good time. We'll put it out there. And that's what I am all about. I don't care if I'm sleeping on the floor. I don't care if there's holes in the walls where I'm staying. We're going to have a good time and experience what you guys experience. Jake Dog, nice. Just bought my first compound bow this year. That's cool, Jake. Bow hunting, I'll tell you, if there's something that I really, really like, it's bow hunting just because it's so intimate. You are so close. You got to do everything right. It's not like going out and deer hunting with a rifle. I love those long shots, and I love kind of level the playing field and getting out there with the rifle, in the season. But man, when you're bow hunting, you got to do everything right because you're trying to get those deer within 30 yards is kind of where I like to get them in, and you got to do everything right. It's just so close. And if you guys have watched on the videos, I've gotten pretty good, I think, at self-filming my hunts. But if you want to have probably one of the hardest things to ever do, try to self-film your hunt, couple different camera angles, and try to take a deer with the archery equipment. It doesn't matter if you're shooting a yearling, a spike, a big, giant, non-typical. It doesn't matter what it is hard to do. I have talked a lot. By the way, I'm trying to read the text here. Let's see. Nice. Well, I've got a layout blind too. Just don't get used very much. I think I'm fixing to use it to go crow hunt because we have an absurd amount of crows this year, and I have some awesome food plots that I've got some tall native grass that I didn't brush hog up next against it. So I'm going to actually probably brush in some layout blinds. I got some crow decoys, and I'm going to shoot me a bunch of crows. I think that's probably one of the big things I want to do when I get back this next month, as long as it's still in season. It kind of goes in out season. Why there's a season on crows, I don't know. But if it's just like Missouri, we need to open up predator hunting year-round in every single state because no one does it anymore. Any other questions? Let's see here. Wow, we have 9 people watching. How special do I feel? I mean it. That is way cool. That is awesome. I'm going to slide this over so I can see. 9 people watching. Man, that is so cool. I appreciate you guys watching our videos and watching me be an idiot on here. But for you guys that are watching right now, the 8 or 9 of you now, we've lost somebody. Anytime we post videos on YouTube or on Facebook, biggest thing you guys can do to really help us and help us reach more people is share our videos and please comment on them. I like to see people's interaction. I like to know if they liked the episode, what was their favorite part of the episode, did they get something out of it, do they just want to be encouraging, saying, great episode, absolutely enjoyed it. If you could do that, that helps us every single time. Try deer hunting and have fun. That would be awesome. I've actually thought about that. Might have to try that. I don't know. That would be fun to do. I need like a cameraman probably on the wood line, getting a camera angle for me, laying out in the blind in the middle of a cornfield, and then have multiple cameras on my bow or whatever I'm shooting set up there. Maybe another cameraman on the layout blind next to me. That would be pretty stinking awesome. I would do that. I don't have any cornfields around where I live, but I'd have to travel somewhere. I'd be down. Yep. Well, now we're to the awkward part. Everybody's just like, Steve's talking. I don't have to write anything. So, how long have we been talking? We've been going a little bit here. I have no idea. I know this thing stops after a while. 10 viewers. That's awesome. 10 people watching. Dude, that is so cool. Man, I get excited about little things. Like this fancy room that I'm staying at because of the company I'm out here with is just phenomenal. This redneck is like upper class out here in Las Vegas. Don't even use like 2 parts of the room, and that's like the jacuzzi because I never get one at home, and the bed. So on the TV, I use TV too. And the balcony is pretty cool. I have an awesome view outside. We have 11 people watching now. I'm going to drop the mic and shut this down because I don't even know what to do. Nobody has any questions. Somebody write some questions there. I'll answer them. Oh, here you go. Jake, dog from my home area. Is SEMA as fun as people make it out? Seen your truck on Craigslist a couple of times. Buy my truck. SEMA is fun. Why am I selling my truck? Everybody always asks me why I'm selling my truck, so I'll go ahead and tell you since no one's asking me questions. It's a great truck, not any problems with it, but looking for probably a diesel truck so we can start pulling some stuff. We pull a lot of trailers and stuff, and when you pull those long distances with an unleaded truck, just doesn't get good gas mileage. But SEMA's a lot of fun. It all depends who you're here with. I mean, whether you're at SEMA show or the SHOT Show, the people you're there with definitely make it. It's really, really cool. It's really, really big. If you love vehicles, you love seeing the new stuff, I definitely say at least some point in time in your life, you've got to go at least once. I plan on bringing some family members out. I want them to experience it. I want my team to experience it. You got to experience it at least once. The people you go out with is going to make it even more fun. Wow, you guys are like writing questions really quick now. If you ever make it to Wisconsin, you have to – yeah. Dude, that's awesome. I'll definitely would love to get up to Wisconsin sometime. I haven't been to a whole lot. I mean, I've been to some states, but hunting-wise, I've not hunted a lot of states, and I definitely want to get out there and hunt a lot more. Josh from Boot Hill Madness, need a bow fishing episode. Yes, I want to bow fish. I've actually got a bow that I'm going to be setting up to bow fish, and it's my first bow I ever had, and I'm going to rig it up, and we're going to have fun with it, and I'm going to continue using that bow. It's not great for deer hunting anymore because you get a deer. I shot, if you guys have been watching the shows for a long time, what was it? Years ago, I put an episode together, my first bigger buck kill, and I actually shot it with that bow, and that buck was 35 yards, and you could see my arrow thunk. And that deer started ducking for that area and got there. And it was slow motion, even though the bow was full speed. And I didn't even slow-mo the whole thing. So, yeah, I'm excited now. I shoot bow tech currently, and that I've got a nice bow to shoot. That's definitely a huge blessing. I don't think there's any more. I have my room freezing cold just so you guys are like, man, he's sniffling and like kind of coughing a lot. And it's making me like congested because I had my room freezing cold because I didn't think I was going to get this video chat working, and I like to sleep. like literally where I have to have so many blankets on me just to keep warm, and that's when I sleep just right. If it's too warm, I can't sleep. So our room is freezing. We got cold air coming across the floor, across my feet. Good luck to you. Have a great night. Thanks. Gunner's door. 11 p.m. Thank you for staying up. That means a lot. I appreciate your viewership, and I hope to see you soon. Maybe see you soon if I ever get up to Wisconsin, correct? I think so. Hey, have a good night, man. Fishing videos in summer, spring. Hey, I get that question asked a lot. Everyone's like, do you just do hunting? Well, I do year-round activities. And that's one thing I definitely want to bring to the show. I want to show people what I'm doing all year round. And if the show was just like had so much coming in that I could do that, where I could get a cameraman. It's hard to do all that self-filming, edit up the film, put it out there, work a full-time job, and do this full-time. So normally my fishing time is me time. I do enjoy fishing, I'll tell you that. And I'd like to do some fishing videos. I don't have like, well, I wouldn't be able to go like, this lure you need to use to catch fish. It's not my area of like expertise. I'm not going to be like, I know it all in fishing, but I do love to fish. My favorite fishing to do is on creeks and rivers. I love to get out there in those creeks where I can just wade up, and especially hot in the summer, just put on your swimming trunks, go up there, wade up the creek, and just catch whatever you can catch. I don't even care. It can be just chubs or minnows or any subspecies of minnows or whatever. I don't even care. Put a small hook on, have a good time fishing on a river. I love to slow float a river, fish for some smalls, and you know, I don't even care. Like, I just like fishing. What do we have? We call them blue. Well, not bluegill, but we call them. I'm thinking here, and I'm live, so I'm on the spot. Can't even think right now what we call them all. But anyway, they're kind of like hybrids between like perch and bass and stuff. There's a lot of fish out there when you fish in the rivers that I like to catch. Goggle eye, that's what you call them. Call them goggle eye. That's probably my favorite fishing. Slow float and just fish the river out. You see a bluff, you got to climb it, jump off of it, as long as it's not too high, because that will hurt somebody. We are down to 6 people. Oh, we are up to 7. Man, that's cool. Hopefully we're getting some new viewers on this. Hopefully they're going, this is kind of cool. I've been fishing year-round. So nice. Nice. You are a dedicated fisherman, because I am not that dedicated. When it's hunting season, I kind of go into hunting mode. Now, turkey season, when I go out to Kansas and go turkey hunting, I bring the fishing pole along a lot of times, because what they call ponds out there, I call them lakes from Arkansas, because their ponds could be like 10-acre ponds, and that's pretty much a lake from where I come from. And so I'll bring my fishing pole, man. We slay crappie out of those ponds and a lot of largemouth bass. Some of the best fishing I've ever done in my entire life is to go hit up those Kansas ponds in between chasing turkeys. You can chase turkeys all day long. You want to take a break, go fish for a little bit. It's pretty sweet. Sunfish. Yeah, we have sunfish. Sunfish, bluegill. We have a little bit of everything. He's probably trying to say, that's what you're thinking of. I was thinking of goggle eye, but yeah, sunfish are definitely fun. Get a lot of those, especially in our creeks. Our creeks in our area and in the Ozarks are crystal clear. And those sunfish, man, they get big. And they put up a pretty good fight. You got to put a small hook on or bite down your hook where it's pretty small. Now we're down to the awkward time. We got 7 people. You know what? It's kind of like you guys are here, kind of. I don't get to see you guys, which kind of sucks. But you guys get to see me. It's kind of a big step for me, honestly. I don't have a whole lot of like confidence when it comes to just being like, I want to be real and not put up all my bloopers and all my mistakes. So when you guys watch the episodes, you know they're pretty clean cut, because if I mess up, cut it out, put B-roll over it, and it looks all good and professional. But I mess up a lot. And that's one thing I want to bring to the show this next year is I want to bring the real, raw deal. And that way I think it's just going to bring realism, I guess, and into the episodes where you guys can really go, man, I know who this guy is. I understand this guy and kind of relate to him. And that's what I want you guys to do for, you know, both me and my team members. We'll be growing the team this year. Going to be having quite a few members hopefully join, and the bar is just set really, really high. I just need people that already do everything that we need them to do and that can bring the quality in and that are dedicated, because this takes some dedication. It's, like I said, it's not like a big time paying gig, and for the guys that come on and staff on the show and stuff, it doesn't pay, and you get products and stuff, and we can do some stuff from that and discounts and stuff. But those guys, much respect to them that come on board, and the guys that are going to continue on this next year with us, because they're going to have bloopers are the best. That's what Boohoo says. See, I have ADD. I can get sidetracked really bad, but those guys have the bar set high for them this year, just because I have the bar set so high for the show this year. How do you become a staff member, Jake Dog? Give me $1 million and you can be a pro staff member. That's awesome. No, be a pro staff member or even a field staff member. We have applications on our website, thg-tv.com. You can go to there, download them for free, email them to us. Kind of the requirements that I ask for those guys is, they got to be on like social media. I need people to share stuff, to like stuff. Another thing is I need them to be providing good video content. And if they already edit, that's a plus. But they got to have some HD video camera equipment. I kind of look for them to have some stuff already done up and maybe on like YouTube or somewhere where I can see the quality of stuff that they do. Dedication is huge. I need people that aren't going to fall out when the season's done. This is a full year-long thing. Like, I'm not just a deer hunter. I'm not just a turkey hunter. I'm a land manager. I'm a coyote hunter. I'm a duck hunter. Do anything in between. It's a full year thing for me, which is different than a lot of hunting shows that are out there. You see those hunting shows, they're putting up episodes only in deer hunting season. It's 13 episodes. Those 13 episodes are rerun once. So you have 26 times to watch them in a season. That's it. And we want to be more than that. We want to be a year-round deal, and where you can watch us any point in time. So I expect that on my pro staff and field staff members. I want them to be dedicated. For one, they got to represent the lifestyle that we represent. And if that's not obvious of what we represent in our videos, then I probably failed there. But check out those applications. And I'll tell you one thing, don't be discouraged if you don't meet the requirements. If you don't meet the requirements, take it as a job. When you don't go in and hit your job requirements and you don't get the job that you really desire, you don't just walk out with your head low and say, well, that will never come to me. Get those things that you didn't excel in or that you didn't do or know how to do, and go learn how to do them and excel in them. Come back in and knock that interview out of the ballpark. That's exactly what I would do if you didn't hit the requirements for our field staff. Just take it as a guide that this is what I have to do to be a part. And there's definitely a lot of ability to grow with the show. If you get on and the more people submit to us and give me and stuff, they can grow a lot with the show. So bam, that's how you answer that question. We have up to 10 people watching again. This is pretty cool because we've had a lot of different viewers coming in and out. So we've probably had 20 to 30 different people kind of interacting, seeing me, and apparently not liking me because they don't want to talk, or they don't have a YouTube account. So if you don't have a YouTube account, get on Google, get a Google account, log on to YouTube, subscribe to us, comment, interact, live chat on our live feeds, because this is awesome. Maybe I should just do all the episodes like this. That would be cool. I would love to do live hunts from the field. That would be really awesome, but just kind of impossible. So 12 people. We've hit a spike. Don't know what to do with myself. Can't feel my face. So I want to hear from you guys. Comment down in the chat section. I don't know, it's maybe like over here. Comment in the chat section. Tell me what do you enjoy about our show? Why in the world do you take time to watch us? What do you want to see more of? I want to see that kind of stuff. That's the feedback I like, because I always improve our videos every single time. I try to improve the editing every single episode I make. I try to improve the quality. I try to improve what we even put out there, because I want to put out there what people want to see. You guys like bloopers? Well, now I'm not going to have bloopers on the end of the videos. I do sometimes. I want to incorporate the bloopers into the videos. Like, if I mess up, I just want to keep on going. So that way you guys can have a good laugh real quick, and then we get right back to it. So if you guys take a second, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see why in the world you guys take time out of your day to watch our show. Like, do you watch other shows? Where do we kind of in line with those other shows? Do you like us more? Why? I just like to know that stuff, because then I can build this show upon it. Saw you a couple years ago at the event. Pig Trail Store. Oh, wow. So KixFox44, he actually met me years ago when I was with Cabela's, and I was actually there. See, I've done a lot of different jobs. I was actually the marketing manager for the Rogers store there in Rogers, Arkansas for Cabela's, and so I did a BB gun event at the Pig Trail Store. Am I still associated with Cabela's? No. One of my field staff members still work there. I don't work there any longer. They aren't a sponsor. I don't have Cabela's or Best Pro on board with the show right now, just because we've grown so much. I probably could get them on board. I just haven't had time to really work that deal. So I do plan on working that this year. So that's kind of exciting. But no, I'm not associated with them anymore. I know a lot of them in there and have a lot of friends in there. So I enjoy it because you hunt in Northwest Arkansas. It's cool. Yeah, sweet. Well, I've killed a lot of big deer in Northwest Arkansas, which is cool to say, because not a lot of people have had success. I've killed big deer there since I was in high school, and that only comes from passing up a lot of the little bucks. And I've got probably right now 4 or 5, something like that, mature 4.5 to 5.5 plus year-old bucks out of Arkansas that are some big old bucks out of Northwest Arkansas. So that's very cool to see. You just got to get age on your deer. Have age on your deer. Hopefully they have good nutrition. Good genetics always help. That's kind of like an added bonus. If you have age and nutrition, you're going to get some big bucks. What makes the freak bucks is genetics. So, but yeah, there's some big bucks in the area for sure. And we kill some pretty cool bucks. But that's cool. I'm glad that you like kind of the local thing. I'm always going to probably stay that way. That's going to be like my kind of the heart of this show will be kind of hunting the home area. Definitely my new farm that I bought in Missouri. Be hunting that a lot. You guys saw me take one doe off of there this year. You saw Scotty's daughter, Riley, take a doe off of there. His wife, Ivy, had hunted it pretty hard, just didn't have the right opportunities. And I have a cool hunt coming up where Scotty and I doubled up on a couple of does on that property. I'm just going to tell you, it's a really cool hunt. That's going to be like not this week's next episode, because I'll make an episode this next week, the week after. But yeah, I'm going to kind of hunt the home area of, like, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas. And I'm definitely going to get out and travel some too. So as these other states open up and opportunities, I'm going to get out there. And I'll travel and go hunt and have a cool experience, but majority of my hunting is going to be right there around my home area. Anybody else have anything about the show? Why you sit here and watch this? Literally, it can be everything. Like, you can be like, "You're the only online show I know." Okay, well, thanks. I'll take it, whatever it takes. But man, we have 11 people sitting here watching, and I feel absolutely. And I don't feel sorry for you. That's viewers for us. I'm excited about that. Wish I could see all you guys, and like, wish you guys could be hanging out in this hotel room. It'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't be here by myself. Sad, huh? My hair is nasty. I've been at a SHOT Show all day since like 7 this morning. Time is it here? 9:10. It's late where some of you guys are, and you better not be high schoolers or middle schoolers, or if you're elementary, I don't know how you're even logging on to a computer. I wouldn't have been able to do that back then. But hopefully you guys are getting to bed and not watching. Be bad. Wake up. Why are you tired, honey? I was watching Hunting Grounds. And then I'm going to get an email. No bueno. All right. Well, should we wrap this up? Do we have any more questions? I'm just glad we got some interaction. That's pretty stinking awesome. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed like doing this and kind of getting to interact one-on-one, because I want a lot more of this. Next time, like I want like 50 people logged in at once watching this. I don't know if I'd be able to keep up with all the chats. I'd probably go a little crazy because I'm like ADD, ADHD, and I don't know if I can do it. Have me a Red Bull, maybe. Off topic. Jake Dog. I want to know who this Jake Dog is. Like, you're from my area and I don't know you, I don't think. Are we friends on Facebook? I don't know. Off topic, but used to be a substitute teacher for P Ridge, didn't you? I actually substitute. You guys want to get to know me? Here it is. I was a teacher for 2 years at a private school. I was a biology and ecology teacher at a high school level and not elementary, but a middle school level. Did that for a couple of years. And in between transitioning, I was kind of taking that leap of faith into the outdoor industry. And, man, it's tough, let me tell you. In between that weird phase, I was doing every job I could. Kind of went to teaching almost full-time at P Ridge High School. And had a blast, man. I love interacting with the youth. That's a huge part of our show. Love being a teacher. But now I kind of teach on a different level to hopefully all you guys that watch our videos. And I kind of teach you what we do out in the woods and what works for us. So, yep, I was a substitute there. Thanks, Colby. Thanks for making it awkward. Steven, are you looking to find Jake, are you looking to settle down? Dude, I won't ever settle down. Like, I am always going to be like a little kid in this body. But am I wanting to settle down? Man, I would love to find me a nice, godly woman, you bet. And I love for her to love the outdoors. She doesn't have to love it like I do. She doesn't have to. She doesn't need to like try to beat me out of hunting or want to hunt more than I do, because then I'll have to be staying home while she goes hunting. But no, I know God's got the right person out there for me somewhere, and some day, sometime, I'll meet her, and hopefully she does have a passion, because I would love to introduce her on this. Love to have her as a big part. Maybe she likes filming and hunting, and we can travel and hunt and film and make episodes together and have a good old time and just grow in the hunting industry together. Yeah, that would be awesome. So thanks for making it awkward, Colby. I definitely know who that is. And he's not even from my area. He's like down south from me. I don't know, what is it? Maybe 2 hours. I can't remember. But, yep, thanks for that. He must have tuned in somewhere in there and had to throw in that question. Been quiet. He's been a silent sleeper the whole time. Comes out with the question, Steve. Definitely seen you around P Ridge. Well, you need to say hi sometime, I guess. I'm not like some big-headed person. I like to talk to people. Just an average Joe making it, trying to make it out there in the hunting industry. Feel really cool. Like this was a big stepping stone to actually go, man, I'm just going to get on here and be live and expose my real self in front of these people, and they get to hear my stupid laugh, and they get to see me itch my ear, pick my ear. I might even pick my nose. If I do any of that, call it out over there. I don't even care. But this is a really big step for me, kind of exposing myself out there. So glad you guys are a part of it. 12 of you get to see the real Steve. Well, actually, all our subscribers, I guess, are going to have the ability to see this afterwards. And anybody who sits through however long we've been sitting, probably about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes, I feel sorry if they watch this whole entire thing and have nothing to do all day. But that means you're a dedicated fan, and I appreciate you. I was worried you were going to log off before he commented. Had to make it awkward. Thanks for that, Colby. That's really cool. That's cool. Do they do awesome job filming their hunts? If they do, have they contacted me? Do they need to be pro staff? Jake Dog? I don't know. Yeah. There's Corky. I've seen, it's been a long time, but I keep up with you. I see all your comments and likes and stuff on Facebook. You guys don't think I see that. I see every single person that likes and comments, and I take the time to answer every single one that I can, period. And when you guys do that, that means the world to me. And thank you for watching this journey, how far I've come. We have definitely come a long ways. Never, ever expected to get to where we are today. And it's clear to see after the shows we've been to this year that we're going to be taking a whole new leap forward this next year, and pretty excited about it. So still praying on it, and we're just going to have a cool year, and I hope we grow 4 times the size this next year that we were this year. That's awesome. Wow, guys, we have 13 people on. Anybody else think that's awesome? You guys are, I don't know what you guys are even doing, like sitting there, You even talking to me? Because I'd be talking to the computer because I'm weird like that. What Steven does say that I'm sitting. What, Steven? What does it say that I'm sitting on the couch watching Stephen Fuller ramble, and it's more entertaining than anything on TV? I'm assuming that's probably Danny Stone, and got to know him. He actually set me up kind of out there with Josh on the goose hunt out there in Missouri. Danny's been a long-time viewer. I watch him. I still follow him on Facebook. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know what it means, Danny. Hopefully you just like our show, and hopefully there's really you gonna see what I'm watching? I've got American Idol, and I like watching American Idol. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. But I like watching American Idol, and I'm not even watching it. It's on mute because I'm taking the time to sit here and talk to Danny and 14 other people that are watching this show right now. So what does it say about me? I don't know. I guess I like you guys a little bit. Ask him awkward questions. Okay. I'm telling you, like, I'm not going to I am not going to tell you guys everything, but I'll be pretty open with you guys on here. I mean, that's what I want to be. I want you guys to be able to see me when I'm around town or wherever I'm at, and I want you guys to be able to just act like you know me, because you do. So, ha 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 ha. Everybody's laughing. Stop laughing. So, I have a question for you guys. There's 15 of you watching now, and this is an honest question that I want you guys to respond to. I'm watching the chats. They're probably over here on your screen. I'm watching myself on the delayed screen there, but honest question. I can't remember. What was I fixing to say? Dang it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, here we go. I got it. Sorry. What's your response? Like, what's your reaction? Do you guys think this is kind of cool to get to see this side of me? Have you guys seen this side of me? Is it different than the episodes that you get to watch? And I don't know. Like, I want to see what you guys actually think about it. So write it over here, over there, wherever it's at. Have you thought about going to Kickfox 44? Yeah, actually, we will be at an event in Northwest Arkansas. I think it's, I want to say February 20th. They're doing like a beast feast, and down at the Cross Church down in Springdale. I think that's when it is. I think it's the 20th. And we will be down there setting up a booth, just interacting, having a good old time. And then I think it's in June, maybe the second or third weekend in June, we'll be going down to the youth shooting sports thing down towards Little Rock. Like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of youth go down there to shoot. And we'll be going down there hanging out with all the kids, having a good old time. So, yeah, we like to do that a lot. And actually have a lot of big plans for doing some big outdoor kind of events in Northwest Arkansas, because we don't have them. You're right. No one has answered my question over there. Do I seem different on here than on the episodes? Do you guys like seeing this real side of me? I want to see. So Colby asked, where do I live now? Well, my address is not doing that. Actually, I live in P Ridge right now. If you want me to be honest, I've moved back in with the parents because I'm remodeling a house just, I don't know, 15 minutes from them, 15, 20 minutes over in Missouri. I bought a place in Missouri, got a beautiful place there, been remodeling a house. I've just been traveling so much these last few months that I've just had to put on hold. Starting to get into remodeling again in February and hopefully knock it out. Be living across the line in Missouri sometime in the spring. So, Russellville. I don't live towards Russellville. No, I'm up like in the very northwest corner of Arkansas. Nope. Well, Danny says nope. You're just as goofy as your life. Well, Danny has got to see me live, so that doesn't count for you. I'm talking about the people that are just like, I've only seen you on the episodes, and now I get to see you chat live, and you are a weirdo. I don't know. Nope, because I mean Josh, because he's met me. See, that's pretty cool. I like that the people that I've met and traveled and hunted with are dedicated viewers. And if I have to do that one by one and hunt with every person in the world, get you to be a viewer, I'll do it. Oh, yeah. Jake says they need to have some big events in Northwest Arkansas, similar to SHOT Show or something. Yeah, when I was a kid, actually, like a long time ago, I was probably in middle school. They still had like a big hunting expo in Northwest Arkansas down in Springdale Convention Center. Man, that was awesome. It was a big deal, and I want to get something going like that again. I have plans to. It's hard when I do a full-time job and I do this full-time to plan something that big, but I have some plans in the making, and I want to get them up and going. Because, yeah, you're right. We have a lot of hunting nuts in Northwest Arkansas that would go, and we need to do something. I agree. Man, we've had like over 10 people like watching. I don't know who's all watching. It doesn't tell me that. And so like you guys that have interacted, I know that you're watching. Some of you guys probably don't have a Gmail account, but you're watching. So sign up, subscribe to our YouTube. We have a lot of people subscribing. When you were a kid, laugh out loud. I am 30 years old. 30 years old. I turned 30 this year. So yeah, I act like a kid, but yeah, I'm 30. And not married. Thanks, Colby, for bringing that up. Not even, yeah, well, I'm not saying too much until you guys ask questions, but if I hunt with Eva Shockey, she's probably going to become a fan and to follow the hunt grounds. I've met Eva a couple of times at some of these shows, and, you know, she's a celebrity, and I'm a nobody, and we've talked for a little bit. Like, we got a little bit of talking time. She's a really cool person. She's married. So, and you're married. So no hunting with her. Dude, you're so old. Oh, man. Colby, don't even say that. Love the stream. Seems just a junior heroes in your videos. Thanks for all your help, man. I'm a first-year hunter. Dude, that's awesome. That's cool. That's really cool. Man, I've met so many guys that have just come into hunting that watch our show and say that we've helped them, and that's a big blessing. That's what I want to do. Like, I try to put as many tips and techniques out there. I try to show exactly what I'm doing on my hunting videos, and it's hard because I self-film, and that means a lot to me. I wish you the best, and I hope you kill whatever's a trophy to you. I hope you get a chance at it if you haven't already. But James, that's awesome. Don't know you, but that's cool. Joe 4 Majors. I'm watching from Alabama. Alabama, that's like in our time zone. It's late. It's what is it, like 11:30 there? Maybe, I don't even know. But yes, 9:25 here, and I've been going to bed at 9:30 because I've been doing these shows all day. I stand on my feet all day long. I don't stop to eat all day until in the evening. I get to eat maybe about 6 o'clock, and I've been going to bed at 9:30. But I don't even care. Like, I don't even want to go to bed as long as people are on here because it's pretty cool. But I know at some point when it's getting really, really good, the way we got to do it is like on TV and on movies. Like when it's getting really, really good, we have a really good conversation. You guys ask a really awesome question. I'm just going to stop the broadcast because it's going to want you wanting more. And you're going to tune in next time. But next time, the cool way that YouTube has this like live streaming thing going on, we can actually plan like I said, if you guys like this and you guys think it's cool and interactive, and we can update you with whatever we're doing that week in the deer woods or on a property. You guys are distracting me. But what we can do is we can schedule an event and say maybe every Tuesday night, 7:30 Central Standard Time, we're going to go online for an hour and a half, and do a live streaming, and you guys can just know that every Tuesday, right? Yeah. Jake Dog. Love hunting in my hometown, just because that's where I grew up hunting. But I love traveling to hunt too. But I don't travel too far, so I kind of stay in my neck of the woods, travel 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and that's about the max I travel in that area. But I love hunting my hometown, and if there's anything more special to me than hunting hometown, it's hunting my own property. I got to purchase my own property for the first time ever. I owned my first property. Bought it this year. Barely had enough time just to throw in some quick food plots. I took my first deer off of that, and that's probably one of the most special deer that I've ever shot. If you guys saw the episode, you guys know how special it was to me. If you guys haven't, it's called the 200-inch whitetail. It's only a doe, but to me it could have been exactly the same as shooting this 200-inch whitetail. When you get to own your own property, manage it, and take your first kill off of it, there's nothing more special or more intimate or more beautiful than that moment. That was I was literally almost in tears just because I've worked so hard. I've always dreamed of owning my own land, and just worked my entire life for it, and to finally get that was awesome. So that's probably more special to me than even hunting just a hometown. Is hunt your own land, kind of where you grew up hunting or land that you purchased. Do I ever hunt Ohio? No, I never hunted Ohio. I've driven through parts of Ohio. I would love to hunt Ohio. I think Ohio is kind of like one of those sleeper states. No, I didn't unzip anything except this vest. It's getting hot in here. But Ohio, yeah, I've driven through there. I think it's a sleeper state for whitetails. I think you guys have phenomenal whitetails up there. I would love to get in a hunt up there. Don't know anybody. Don't know how to hunt up there. If you got to hunt just public land, or if you have to put in for a draw, know nothing about it. Like I have stated earlier, probably before you even got on, one thing that I am just now getting to be able to do is, as our show grows, as we get more sponsorships and stuff, I can put money into some traveling, into some out-of-state tags. And so now that I'm being able to do that, I definitely plan on hunting states like Ohio. I think Ohio would be an awesome state to whitetail hunt in. That's awesome. James, he just bought his first property and shot his first deer on it was a doe, and changed his life. Literally, I'm telling you, dude, it does. Like, when you buy your own piece of property and you shoot your first deer on your own property, it puts everything in check, I guess. Like, you have a whole new sense, even to yourself, what a trophy is. You always pursue those bucks and stuff, but man, when you have your own property, you own, you manage, you plant those food plots, you do the timber stand improvements, you have everything that you work so hard for, and to take a deer off of it, I'm right with you there, James. That's right on. You're making me look bad, Fuller. Didn't even get a deer this year. Watch your show and yell. We got one every time you guys kill a deer. So sad. Man, that's everybody's asked how our deer season was this year, and it's kind of been the same across the board. Whoa, we have 7 people watching. That is insane. But everybody I've talked to across the country had a really rough year, primarily because warmer temperatures all the way across the country. I killed 6 deer this year, 2 bucks, 1 from Kansas, 1 from Arkansas. The rest were does. I think it was 4 of them were bow kills, 1 muzzleloader, 1 gun. Both bucks were, well, 1 buck was a bow and 1 buck was muzzleloader. But I had a pretty good year. It was rough. I put a lot more time than I've ever put in, and luckily I had 3 states close by. Like I said, on the hunt where I shot my muzzleloader buck, it wasn't happening in Kansas that weekend, so I packed the bags and went back to Arkansas. That next night, I shot a buck there in Arkansas that evening. And, you know, I was able to do that when the rut was on in Kansas, went up to Kansas because I didn't have any gun tags in Missouri. So I wasn't able to hunt Missouri, so I went to Kansas. So being able to do that, having some versatility there, allowed me to get those deer that I took. So some of the team, yeah, they definitely had a hard season. We didn't, as a team, kill a whole lot of deer or a whole lot of big deer. But that's real hunting. That's what you're going to get on our show is real episodes and really what's going on. Joe Major shot my first rack buck a few weeks ago. That's cool. Also, first time my son was with me. Got a deer together. That is awesome. Yeah, Dad and I, if you watch our episodes, Dad and I, we still hunt a lot together. He's kind of my hunting buddy. I get him in the woods more. He started me in the woods, and then I kind of excelled on the passion, went past him, and been dragging him along ever since. And we have a cool episode next week. Dad and I do something for the first time ever in our entire lives, and it's pretty cool. So you got to tune in next week on next week's episode. But Joe, that is awesome. Congratulations on your first rack buck. Whatever it was a trophy. My first rack buck with a bow literally was an 8-point, and it was like, it looks big because I'm holding it close. It was this big. It was, see how close it is my head? That big. That's how big it was. And I couldn't be more proud of that buck. I really felt so accomplished and blessed. The drop time buck. Yeah, that's Colby's like, Colby tunes in late again. I want to make fun of him because I know him. But yeah, the drop time buck. The drop time buck, that's what I took in Arkansas. So, yep, wasn't happening in Kansas. Didn't see a single deer. Sat all day. And I said, you know what? Pre-rut started in Arkansas. And I'm going to go back, check my spy point trail camera. Had that drop time buck, hunted that morning. Actually, I think I had that buck come in that morning. It was so dark that I could see just a silhouette of a body walk underneath me. And that evening, he came out. I didn't have any camera light, but I could see clearly with the eye and through my scope. We had like, what was it, 3 minutes of shooting light left legally. And I took that deer and dropped him in his tracks with the CVA. Couldn't have got any much better than that. Boy, man, my bloopers couldn't get any much better than that from Arkansas. Proud of it. I'm sorry. You guys were like, dude, this guy. We have 16 people. We have hit an all-time new high. And when I said that, we just dropped down to 14. Guys that are on here, like, there's a chat. I don't know which side it's on, but it's somewhere. Ask some questions. What's my favorite brand of boots, specifically cowboy boots? Trent. I know Trent. In Arkansas. Hold on, I'm coming back. Okay. Trent, in Arkansas, actually, there's a guy over the line in Missouri. I don't think I have his card on here, but I've posted it on Facebook. Get on there. I need to post it again. We're using him, an exceptional guy, and he's got better prices. He's just over the line in Missouri. For Arkansas, there's a couple in and around there. Check into like Hook, Line, and Sinker. They know a couple of guys there that they would suggest for you. What's my favorite boots? Oh, I grabbed my boot. Sorry. I don't have a favorite boot. Whatever boot like fits and is not like overly expensive works. I'll tell you the ones I've been wearing. Oh, these are actually Justin work boots. Yeah. So I wear this. I just like boots, and I don't really – there's some that are really comfortable. But gosh dang it, they're expensive, and I'm cheap, and so I don't like to buy boots. And so I will wear them out until my toes are pretty much coming through the bottom of them. But I guess it'd have to be Justin. I think – I can't remember the other brands that I've worn, but I just kind of go in, see what I like, what fits, what's comfortable, what's cheap, and I buy it. So there you go, Kickfox 44. Trent, I need to find that taxidermy guy for you. I don't think I have his information in my wallet, but yeah, go check out some of our stuff on Facebook. I need to repost it. I'll repost it on Facebook. I don't know if you're looking for a European mount or a shoulder mount, but if you're looking for a European mount, it's a guy in Peerage, bad to the bone. His name's Justin Lawson. And I recently just posted some that I got back from him, and he does great, great work. And he's local right there in Pea Ridge, so check that out. Any other questions? It's freezing cold in this room. I've had fun. It's been a blast. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a Red Fox. Oh, so you're doing small game. The guy in Missouri actually does small game, and he has a lot better prices than anybody in Arkansas, and I'd say he probably does better work. So I need to get that to you. Hit me up on Facebook, and I'll get you that information because I know we're friends on Facebook. I went, Kicks Fox 44 is like, hey, come up to Cavender's next time you need booze. I went up there to Cavender's, and everything's like a lot more expensive, so I like looked and like walked out. So if you hook me up and help me out when I come up to Cavender's and I can get some good boots at a good price, I'll do it. I promise. I kind of need some. These are kind of getting a little worn. So, yeah, I need to come up there. We're going to sit here in silence until someone says something because I don't have anything else to say. SHOT Show, if you guys want to know anything about SHOT Show, yep, not a problem, Trent. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you in a long time. I think I still follow you on Facebook. I see your posts time to time. Do you ever have trouble taking? See, this is why I'm here, Colby Kennedy. So he asked, do you ever have trouble taking your I2 stem down, such as breaking the ratchet system and losing the straps, or loosening, so you loosen the straps? Is there a certain way to do it? Yes, there is a trick. So those I2 systems from Advanced Tree Stands, wow, look at that. Awesome tree stands that you guys have to check out. They have an integrated ratchet strap system that actually has a ratchet strap directly in the stem, so you're getting that stem pulled right against the tree, and I promise you won't ever have a more secure stand that you ever step into. You guys know how it goes. Those cheap stands, you step into them, they wobble, they kind of sink down and settle in or side. With the advanced system, you won't get that. But yeah, and when you go in and you're taking your tree stands down and you've tightened the snot out of them where they're hugging that tree and they don't move at all, what I suggest that you do when you're taking them down, because, I mean, they bite that tree so hard, that ratchet strap is locked in there. Go ahead and take your ratchet strap kind of pulley bar and go ahead and pull it like you're tightening it just to get the tension off the strap itself, then push that button, then it's loose. That way you aren't going to bust your button. It kind of sounds like a pun, but that way don't bust your button or mess anything up there, and I promise it's going to make it a lot easier. Tip of the day from Advanced Tree Stands. Awesome. The cool thing is, hopefully you guys think it's cool. I think it's cool. So like all our viewers that follow the show, like I'm talking to you guys by name on here, they're going to get to know you guys. It's kind of neat. D-Stone 65. You guys get bored this summer. You need to come up. Josh Holloway. Oh, I know I'll get hooked on it. I'll probably quit hunting altogether and just only bowfish if I come up and bowfish. I need to do that, though. I can't get away from whitetail hunting or turkey hunting, nothing. I'm wearing that same hat. Joe Majors. So, yeah, right now, this summer, I'm excited because I got my new property, excited to get to plant some stuff on it. And, man, okay. Whew, I'm getting excited even thinking about it. But one thing I'm really, really, really excited about on this new property is that I've got enough property there that I can do a lot of management tools, and I can show you guys step by step the beginning of a property all the way through, just kind of keeping it up every single year. So, I mean, I've got big plans. We got a dozer coming in, clearing some food plots. We're going to get some guys in there, cut some timber out, do some timber stand improvement, prescribed burns, food plots. We're going to be creating bedding areas. We're going to be doing so much on that property. Cannot wait to show you guys that. But this summer, what am I going to be planning? I've got like We got 91 acres on that property right now, on my property, and I've got probably about I've got nine acres or so, maybe 10, planted in food plots right now, and we'll probably be planting some Eagle Seed soybeans. Just a great product, and we've also partnered up with Deer Ag. Deer Ag has an exceptional seed blend. They do a lot of clover, brassicas, kind of a little bit of everything, except like they don't do any soybeans, but they have some great seed products in there. So some of the food plots that I actually planted this fall from Deer Ag, I planted with the intention of hunting turkey over this spring, because those food plots were planted in clover, and they have a great variety of clover mixtures that grow up at different times. So there's always clover. You can get clover growing year round if you have the right varieties out there. And a lot of these clovers that I planted, they're going to remain dormant until the spring. They're going to be booming, and you know where those turkeys are going to be at. They're going to be right there in those clover patches on those hilltop knobs. And so, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that we'll be planting. But Deer Ag will be planting. We actually have our own THG Hunting Grounds mix that will be coming out from Deer Ag this next year, and you guys will have to check that out because we've killed a lot of deer off of it. And I can tell you, I had that somewhere, I'd say it was over a foot tall in my food plot. I didn't have much time to throw it down before the frost started hitting, but it grew up to over a foot, probably a foot to foot and a half. And those deer hit on it so much that right now my deer population has wiped it out almost completely. You guys are going to love that stuff. Can't tell you what's in it, but you'll see it coming up this next year. Thanks for the help. You'll thank me when you actually do it, Colby. You'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. Got to go. Thanks for all the entertainment. Jake Dog, I want to see you on Facebook. So like hit me up on Facebook, just Stephen Fuller. I want to see who you are and know that you're in the area. You got to come to one of our truck meets. We do our legacy truck meets once a month, and we'll be doing it this next month. So I want to see you there. I don't care if you don't drive a truck, drive a car, drive whatever you want. Come hang out, talk hunting, talk trucks. Thanks for talking. I wasn't much entertainment, but thanks. All right, so we are, let's do not any more than 15 more minutes, because that's going to hit us right at like 10 o'clock here. It's going to be like midnight where I am back home, and you guys are crazy for still being up on a Thursday. I hope you don't have work. If so, I appreciate you a lot, and do not like cuss at me tomorrow when you're really dead tired at work, because we're down to 8. I wonder if any of my team members logged in. That's going to show real dedication right there. Are they even watching that I'm even live? Let's take a look. I'm going to go to Facebook here. Somebody type something. Type a question. You guys are keeping this going. If I need to shut her down, I'll shut her down. Let's see. I don't think so. Jake Dog. Jake was the last one to say anything. Right now, a G20. Colby Kennedy, do you film with the G20 or G30? So the G20 currently, just because that's what I've had for the last like almost 2 years. And as you guys know, cameras are expensive. Those Canon G20s or G30s do everything that you need to do. I think our film is up to par with anything out there on TV, and it can do anything that the TV channels do. Everybody's actually getting down to the smaller cameras that are out there just because they're more mobile. They still capture just as good video and audio. It can do actually just as much or more than a semi-professional one. So I'll be going up to G30 this next year because you get the more optical zoom with the G30. And as I start traveling more, once I get out of the woods of Arkansas and Missouri, you get up to Kansas, you want more optical zoom because you're really reaching out there, zooming out there, and you want to get that up close footage. and rather than a G20 does everything I need to in Arkansas and Missouri, because I'm hunting more woods and not very large fields, so it reaches out there and gets close up action as much as I need to. I see enough of you in real time. Danny is still on. He's trying to badmouth me, but he's still on there. KickFox44, anytime. Don't know who you are, but that's cool. If you haven't followed me on Facebook, you can follow my personal page or the Hunting Grounds, because I like to know who people are that are around my area. I think you're around my area. I'd like to know who you are. It'd be cool, just so we can interact in passing. Jake Dog, sent you a request. Yeah. Jake Dog. Okay, sweet. I will go on here right now, and I will look at my friend requests. Yes, I try to clear them. I know I have too many friends on there, but I try at least to keep a couple spots open. Ooh, friend request. I won't say who you are, but I'm going to add you. I've added you. What are you filming with now, Colby Kennedy? You have to wait for like a minute for that question to come in. HF is 20. Nice. See, I interact with you guys. So, yes, I've added you as a friend. If you guys get the notification that I have too many friend requests or something, please go on there and at least you can click like the more button and hit follow. I hit my limit a lot, so I try to go through and try to clear it up. But yeah, do that so you guys can follow what we're doing on the show. I post on my personal page too, because the way Facebook works, not all the time is it going to notify you what I post on the Hunting Ground. So I also post it on my personal page. Kickfox 44. I'm sorry. I want to watch this. I was able to add. I'll call him Jake Dog, but I know who he is now. Let me go to my friends real quick. I don't know. I'm trying to free up a couple friends here so I can take friend requests. I don't know how to do it on here. I'll have to do it later. Let me see. I'd probably do it on here real quick. Hold on. Something just dinged at me here. Steven. Oh, I hit my limit again. You're right. Okay, hold on. Man, sad thing is, I know like everybody on there, and it's. I don't want to delete you. Let's do. There you go. Here's one. Two. All right. Send me your friend request again, and I'll be able to accept it. Danny, go to bed. All right. Colby Kennedy's just, oh, no. Do you ever film with the digital SLR while hunting, or is it just more convenient to use a camcorder? Okay, so question there. if you watch my doe hunt where I took my first doe on my property, actually beginning part of that hunt where I missed that one doe I used a digital SLR because I was giving somebody else my other camera to use that day. I like to, excuse me there, but the problem I have with it, it's just not smooth. I mean, it gets great video. What I would suggest is if somebody's going to film me, I'll probably and they know how to film, I'll put the digital SLR in their hands because it creates really artistic views. It's really clean, crisp images. I love it. But, doing the manual zoom on it gets complicated, especially if you are hunting in the timber to be able to focus in and out. The automatic focus doesn't work real great on digital SLRs for that purpose because it's going to go back and forth. So for convenience, when I'm self-filming, I use like a Canon G20 right now, and I've got the remote control down on the handle that allows me to, if I want to automatic focus or manual focus or zoom in, zoom out, I can do all that down here at my side, moving the camera while having my bow or my gun in hand, whatever I need there. So for convenience, yes, I use like a regular camcorder because it captures just as good quality. It might not be kind of as artistic as a look, but it's going to make sure the quality of film that you lay down is good. It's not going to be focusing in and out because you're on automatic focus going through the timber because you only have one hand because your bow is in your other hand. So that's my tip. I have both. I have a great digital SLR. I have the T5i that I do a lot of the narration. All the narration for the episodes come from the T5i, and then the hunts come from a regular camcorder. Awesome. Make it out to the next truck meet, and I'll accept your friend request on here. Ooh, I got a new friend request. Man, I don't know who all you people are and why you haven't been following us forever. Sweet. Added KixFox44, and I know who you are. So, yeah, we are down. Well, we're back up to 10 people, and we're just going to go till midnight your time and Central Time, if you're even in Central Time. Out here where I'm at, it is 9:53. We'll go till 10 o'clock, and then I've got to get ready for tomorrow. I've got a big, long day tomorrow. We go till 4 o'clock at the show. We got to tear down the booth, break it down, and we are actually driving back, taking our time, enjoying the scenery. And so we're going to get on the road a little bit tomorrow evening right after the show, grab a hotel, get up, probably in the mountains, go out and get a good local breakfast, and hit the road again. Love my VariZoom. Yep, I do too. They're great. Most people I've talked to said T5i was a great camera. T5i with Canon is a great camera if you're looking to film your stuff with it. It's kind of Canon's digital SLR that's made for videography. I've actually got a lens. I'm not even for sure what it's called, but it's a lens that's made for videotaping, and it's got a quiet focus, like a silent focus. It doesn't even make noise focusing in and out. But still, I don't like to use the automatic focus filming. I like to use a manual focus, and so it just makes it hard on yourself filming. All right, we're down to 9 people and down to only 6 minutes left. If you guys have any questions, you have 6 minutes to answer, then we're going to get off of here. And I do appreciate everybody that's been on here, and thank you, Danny, and everybody else that has stayed up so late. That's been awesome. I love the support, and I'm kind of interested to see when I post this, because it goes to like an actual video. I'm interested to see who goes back and watches this. So, yep, I'd suggest that, Colby, if you're going to kind of go, do I need a digital SLR, do I need a G20, G30, and you're weighing your options there, and you're going, I do want to film, I want to self-film, that G30 outweighs everything on there. You can actually do a lot with those G20s and G30s that you can do with the digital SLR. They have great focus rings on them that you can do the manual focus on. So you can get those artistic, cool shots if you know what you're doing with those G20s and G30s. Hit them over to manual focus and get those shots with that focus there. And you'd be able to get the same stuff. Got to do a little bit more work, but you can make it do whatever you want to. Just got to know what you're doing with the cameras. Man, we've gained another viewer, and we're fixing to get off in 5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining. Any questions? Thoughts? I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've enjoyed the crap out of it. The bad thing is we're going to get down to like a minute. I'm going to be like, 1 minute remaining. Ask your questions now. And I'm already going to be logged off. So when we get down to 2 minutes, you have 1 minute before I wrap her up. Or I could get off 1 minute till and you guys would know the difference. If you guys will do me a favor after this is all done anyway, maybe tomorrow when you get sleep and get back up, get on YouTube, go to our channel, and on this video, comment on it, because what that does is going to allow like YouTube to go, man, this is an important video, people are interacting, and say what you enjoyed about this. That way it's going to encourage other viewers to take a look and hopefully get to experience what you guys did and to see that what I'm wanting to do with the show this next year. Brother, you. Thanks, Danny. Appreciate you and your years of viewership and future years of viewership, because we're going to go bigger, better than ever. And if I get out there and hunt with Josh, you be sure to meet up with us and say hi. Bedtime soon, laugh out loud, says Boot Hill. That's Josh. That's probably my wife. I think she's watching now. Colby got in trouble. His wife is on board and seeing that he's talking about a camera. He's now married, and they're making decisions together. Ha-ha. Oh, man, he's in trouble. We have 3 minutes. And my American Idol was about done. I didn't watch any of it because I was talking to you guys. I'm just waiting for someone to type something. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. For my team members, I want to make all you guys watch all this, and I will know if you're watching it. The keyword is going to be, what do I want the keyword to be? Keyword that I'm going to ask you, because I'm going to say, guys, give me your keyword. Las Vegas. Okay, it's going to be the keyword. So Scotty, the whole team, you all have to watch it to the very end. Thanks. I will travel safe. I'm ready to get home. I will be on the road, 9 days for this trip, and it's been a long one. We have 2 minutes remaining. Next week, I'm going to have a new video. What I need you guys all to do, the whole 12 of you that are watching right now, next week, Thursday, you guys expect a new video on YouTube. Go check it out. Like it. Give it a thumbs up. Comment on it and share it. Tell people about it, because we're going to grow the show like crazy. Roll Tide. Oh, yeah, because you're down there front. Down. No, not Roll Tide. It'd be like Woo Pig Suey. Go Hogs. Arkansas Razorbacks. Colby's got to go. He's got to go talk to his wife. It's weird if they're in separate rooms and she's finding this out. But that's awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm thankful both of you watch. That's pretty cool. Go get her on a deer, Colby. 1 minute remaining. So what you guys are watching right now is what you're watching when I'm gone and offline. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope that you guys enjoyed getting to see a little bit more of the real side of me. We're going to bring that to every single episode this next year. Episodes every single week that we can. New videos all the time on Facebook. Follow us.